All right, so basically when we're doing scientific notation and we're dealing with negative powers, that means that these numbers are used, hold on, get my pencil together, and it's out of lead, hold on. These numbers are used to represent very small numbers. So these are used to represent small numbers. Example is like the size of a dust mite. So we're talking about really tiny, tiny numbers. So here, instead of writing it with all the zeros, it's going to be the same thing. We still want the number to be between 1 and 10. So we have to figure out this is where the decimal is and then where we want the decimal to be. So the number that we want this to be in between 1 and 10 would be 5.8. So I'm going to put my decimal there, and then I'm going to count how far over I'm going to move it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my number is 5.8 times 10, and we went in this direction, so we're going to go to the -5. Okay, so this is all that we're going to do. Here, we have the decimal here already, and we need it to be to the right-hand side of the 4, because we want the number to be between 1 and 10. So right here we go, 1, 2. So 4.03 times 10 to the -2. All right, this one, obviously we're going to move it a lot farther, but whenever you're looking, make sure that you're putting the new decimal in between to make it where it's a number between 1 and 10. So right here we have 37. If we put it here, that's too far over because 37 is too big. If we put it here, it's 0.37. So that's too small, that's less than 1. So we want to move it over to where it'll be 3.7. Okay, and now we're going to count. Oh, having pencil issues today. All right, so now we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 3.7 times 10, and we moved it to the 10th. Okay. Here I'm going to do this one slightly different, but it's the same thing. So my number is going to be 1.75 times 10, because it's always the same format. And then we have to figure out how far over we're moving it. 1, 2, 3 to the 3. I'm sorry, negative. I forgot the negatives. Sorry. Happens. All right, so whenever it's a small number, you're going to go to the negative power. Whenever it's a large number, the exponent's going to be positive. So here, we're going to write them in standard form, which means we're going to put all the zeros that are going to be there, okay? So it's a little bit confusing, but we're going to go ahead and write 613, okay? The decimal is right here. So I'm going to go over 7 times. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the decimal is going to be here. I'm going to write all these zeros in. And that's all I have to do is just fill in the zeros. So if I'm going to rewrite it, it's a little bit confusing because of that. But we have 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 613. Okay. Here we're going to have 12. We're going to move it 12 places. So I'm going to write my number way over here because I know I'm going to have to move it a lot of places. So we're starting with the decimal here. Again, we're just going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So my decimal's here. And then I'm going to fill in each one of these with a 0. And if I count, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 zeros. And the reason why it's not 12 is because we moved it right here, and that count, the 1 counts as a spot. All right. The last 2, we're just going to move it 3 places. So we're going to start over here at 5.5. We're going to move it 3. 1, 2, 3. Put your decimal there. Add your zeros. Right here, we're moving at 5. So we have 8.01. Move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh, my lead is killing me today. So we're going to put the decimal here. Add zeros into all of the empty spots, and that is your answer. Okay, that's it for negative powers.